network with people who you think are successful, that might not be where you want to go, because it doesn't really make a big difference if you're already successful. Okay, the difference between being successful and being like extra successful is the difference in what they do specifically as their skill. So all successful people have the same thing in common, which we've heard before, is their consistency, our determination, our dedication, our ability to get things done, decision-making skills, etc. Once you already have those basis of skills, just hanging around and like having a network of friends, like having friends that have those same thoughts and beliefs, is not going to make you a better entrepreneur or make you richer. The thing that makes you richer is the fact that they're teaching you some other thing that they do. So it's two layers. It's you being the person and you doing a specific skill. Now we know there's specific people in any type of industry that are successful. So there's business owners, then there are storefront owners, there are drop shippers, there are Amazon FBA people, there's like so many different types of people, different types of industries, and there are successful people in each of those industries. The only difference is that when you are already successful in one industry, you don't need to hang around people to become this successful person. You just need to actually go get the skill they have. So just by hanging around a friend, you're not going to learn what their business is unless you go and ask them, or really tell them, hey, I want to get into the business that you're in, teach me about it. Boom. That's the only way you're going to get into it. Don't network just to have friends, just to have people around you, because the people who are around you are going to change who you are. They're not going to change what you do as a skill. So they're going to change the fact that, like, if I'm unsuccessful and I hang around successful people, I'm going to learn what it looks like to be dedicated. I'm going to learn what it looks like to be consistent, to be content, to be a go-getter, to have goals in life, to actually be ambitious. I'm going to learn all of those skills from them. But after I literally solidify being that person, and it's a non-negotiable, that's just who I am, it's solidified in who you are, like your identity has changed, your psyche is no longer thinking in lack. Once you've changed that about yourself, you need to become you'll automatically become proficient in the thing that you want to do. But if you want to become more successful or more proficient in that thing, you have to seek out actual help. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't have successful friends, but I'm saying if you're trying to make more money and you're already successful, having successful friends is not going to bring you more money unless you really rely on people that make a lot more money than you, and like 10x, 100x what you currently make, and they show you that it's possible. But you don't need them to be your friends for that. You can use anyone on the internet for that. You can use people that you watch on YouTube. You can watch people that you see on Instagram, on Facebook, and just find literal, actual, real human beings who have said, hey, I make $100,000 a month. I make $400,000 a month. Let's just say like you're trying to get to $1,000 a month. Go find people who literally make that. Go find people, like if you're making $200 a month in your business and you want to 5x it and start making $1,000, go find people who have 5x their business, or who currently make $1,000 in their business. And that is who you need to be around. But just by getting friends who are successful, you're not going to become more successful. You're just exposing yourself to the skills you already have, right, as a person, and who you are as a person. But it does feel good to be around those type of people, because you don't want to be around people who are in lack mindset all day. But you'll get to a point where you don't need to be in relationship with people that are on your same level. At some point you're going to realize, okay, there's like, I'm successful enough to still have friends who are lower consciousness, to have friends who are 20 times X my consciousness, like everything. You're gonna have an ability to be friends with multiple types of people. But the point I'm trying to get across for this video is that if you are already a successful person, you've already leveled up your own life, don't seek out people just to network with them. Just don't seek out friendships just to network with them, because you're not going to learn nothing about their business or their business model or what they do for business unless you ask them, and you don't need to be their friend for that. You can literally just message them on Instagram and say, hey, I really love the business you have. I have a business too. Let's get together, share ideas. I would really love to learn more about your business, and I would love to share how I'm successful in mine. Cool. Now, you don't have to be their friend for that. And maybe that's because I don't necessarily love friendships. I feel like they're sort of a waste of time. But they don't have to be the basis for your success. So don't rely on networking to become your success, right? People say your net worth is your net worth. In a lot of aspects, yes. But when you're, not really though. It really doesn't have to be. And if you're a person that believes your network is your net worth, then if you don't have any rich or successful friends, you are going to consider yourself to be, to not have that network. And what does that mean for your belief system? You're going to believe that you don't deserve to have money and you don't deserve to have success because you don't have the friend group for it. So if you say my network is my net worth and you don't have a network, you're never going to have the net worth you have. You need to seek out how to get your net worth to a place where you like it, and then seek out friends if you want to be around like-minded people, but also just invest in yourself. Like, just actually invest in the skills you want to learn. Don't just try to leech off of people and try to get them to be your friends so that you can learn their business, because you're not going to learn anything. And I promise you, they can see right through it. If you walk up to your friend and you have been their friend for a month and you just start talking about their business, they're gonna feel that. They're gonna say, wow, like, I think this person was only talking to me because I think they want to steal my business, or they want to steal what I'm doing, or steal my model. Most people won't care to just share it with you if you're just honest. But if you try to be friends with someone to nitpick through their business model, they're going to be able to see that, and they're not going to tell you anything. They're going to be closed mouth. Why? Because they went through the struggle to become the person and then to be successful at that high income skill. So they know what it takes to get there. And then when they see you not there, they're going to say, oh, this person is actually at the beginning point of kind of where I was before I became successful. So I'm not going to tell them anything because they're just trying to get it off my back for free, basically. And, throwing a 10 ball or a 100 ball at your friend to have them give you some advice is a better idea than you just trying to basically use people to become your source of money. So that is what I have to say for this video. Don't depend on your network as your net worth. Your network expands your net worth, but it is not what's going to create your net worth. You have to create that on your own and stop relying on other people, because it's going to really mentally mess you up. If you don't have rich friends, you're going to continue to see yourself as not successful and that your net worth is low and all this other stuff, because that's what that belief gives you. So you can untie that belief. Just don't think it anymore. Just think, okay, I want to grow my net worth. Just ignore the network part. Like, you don't have to make everything so complicated. So that's my little tidbit for the day.